Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nathalie, and today I have decided to make some video recommendation, but some summer vacation recommendation readings, but depending on your mood. This video will be everything about adventure, excitement, something light, something young maybe, or younger. Or if you are young at heart, it will be for you. So the first book that I think you should take with you on vacation is the book Scavenger by Jennifer Chambliss-Bergman. This is the first one in the trilogy, and this is all about San Francisco, the different landmarks. We are following, I forgot her name, hold on, Emily. She is a young one. I think it's middle grade, because I think it's 12 years old, with her new neighbor, Jim's same age. And they are going to participate at a new game from Griswold. This is the Willy Wonka of books, is always organizing a book scavenger throughout the country for whoever wants to subscribe, participate, and play the game. But from time to time, he's doing a special game with a special prize. Turns out Emily found out by accident with the book, the first clue, which didn't really have the time to be hidden by Griswold before he has been violently attacked. So she gonna realize that she is probably the only one having the clue of the big next game. So this is everything about decoding, decrypting, decipher, and the excitement. So like I said, moving around San Francisco, this is something that I would enjoy doing myself, nevertheless of the age. Vacation time, like I said, wherever it is exciting, fun, light, ready to jump and dive and bite into adventure, and this is exactly the kind of book. Next one will be Omega City by Diana Peter Front, and I'm just showing you the first one of the trilogy because I think it's the most adventurous one, but the whole trilogy is awesome. But in this one, Gillian, I think she might be 12 years old as well, with her brother and two of her best friends. They gonna look for Omega City, which is a myth in some scholars and scientists, supposed to be a bunker built years ago in case of end of the world for the survivors. Nobody saw it or heard about it. Nobody even know if it has been built, finished, whatever. But she's convinced that throughout the different research of her father, who's looking for it at the same time, she had found, with the help of her friends, the specific location. And well, you have the title. She's gonna find the place, but there are so many things happening around with some villains. This is so much exciting and thrilling, and you completely see yourself going in. It's an underground, it's a bunker, but it's so huge. It's kind of if you want, a city has been built underneath, but you have so much more to discover, and it is the kind of thing that you would like to do during your time off. First installment, Reawakened by Colin Hook, of the trilogy. This is so far the first one that I read and that really love. I'm still having a lot of time about getting into the second one, but I am here to talk about something adventurous and exciting, and this is this one. We are following mainly Lily Young, who's gonna be, by accident, kind of obviously, connected to the newborn alive mummy of the son of the Egyptian god. Whew. And yes, when he's taking human alive form again, he's gonna need her help to go back into Egypt to find his two other brothers, and the three of them, the brothers, have to fight Seth, the Egyptian god, and prevent him for putting Earth onto chaos. So this is a lot of excitement, adventures, like real adventures, and we have the mythology aspect as well, archaeology. That is really nice. So this is more a young adult one, The Blackthorn Key by Kevin Sin. This is the first installment of the series. We are in 1660, I think, in England. Anyway, we were in the 17th century, and we are gonna follow Christopher. He is an orphan, and he's working as an apprentice for an apothecary. So to become one day an apothecary himself, an apothecary. Anyway, you know what I mean. During that time that we are introduced to that story and the character, they are surrounding the guild of apothecary, lots of gruesome murders of other colleagues. And obviously his master, well, it's not obviously, it's more Christopher who is afraid for his master's life. He doesn't want him to get killed. He is so genuine and friendly and kind of a fatherly figure for him. Christopher, he is kind of a not necessarily a genius at inventing things, but at understanding, decipher, codes, decrypting things. And this is all it's gonna be about. With the help of his best friend, the son of the baker, they are gonna resolve who is behind those killings, why this is happening. You have some secret society, some conspiracy against the King of England. This is so good, fast-paced. Every single minute you are captivating by this. This is totally the kind of book that I see myself lounging onto a beach chair. Next one will be Boundless by Kenneth Opel. We are back in the past. I don't remember, but it's gonna be in Canada, which is better by itself. And we're gonna follow the first travel from Halifax to Vancouver of the Boundless, which is a huge, gigantic train. I think it's 99 cars. Yes, you heard me well. And the main character, I think it's Will. His father is working for the company, and he is kind of a right hand of the big boss who died, I think, not so long ago. And pretty much after the beginning, when the train is leaving Halifax, there's gonna be an event that I don't want to say because it is kind of spoilery, but it's gonna put him, yes, as a witness, but as him and his father in a life and death situation. And he traveled first car, and he's gonna end up the last one. So during the whole time, he's gonna make his way car after cars to go back at the front to find his father, who's driving the train because it's the first trip. So this is something special to resolve what is happening, because there is something mysterious. This is a kind of book that whatever is happening page to pages, and so no matter what you are doing, I guarantee that you don't want to put it down, or if you have to, you gotta speed whatever you have to do and go back, open and keep reading. This is how it was for me. It was thrilling, exciting, it was adventurous with some magician and some circus things. The Last Day on Mars by Kevin Emerson. This is a trilogy. This is the first one specifically. So as the title say, you have the last hours on Mars. The whole humankind has left the planet Earth a while ago because the sun has decided to kind of explode and swallow all the different planets with him. So humankind has decided to leave Earth, go live on Mars temporarily, obviously, until they are finishing at finding another planet where to live, and obviously building some starships to bring everybody and to do the journey. During those last kind of 24 hours, we are following two young kids, so middle grade, young adult, pick your side. Their both parents are working onto their terraforming project for the future next planet. And so they are the last ones to leave, but so much stuff is gonna happen during those last hours. You have no idea. It's gonna be beyond crazy, but beyond gripping and exciting. So yes, we are in space. We have left Earth, definitely. I don't see myself this recommendations list, playlist, whatever you want to call it, without talking about Between the Lines by Jodi Picoult and the help of Samantha Van Leer, her daughter. Delilah, she is a young adult and she is passionately in love with a fairy tale book. I'm gonna say that it's a bit too young for her. Maybe, but she is in love with the Prince Charming inside, and at the same time you're gonna follow the Prince Charming inside the book, so you're gonna see what's happening when the book is closed, not read by anyone, and in that specific case by Delilah. And you're gonna discover that I forgot his name, the Prince Charming has only one wish in life: escape the book and have, why not, maybe a normal life like anyone else outside of the book. You think that it sounds exciting? Oh yes, this is definitely a different perspective. So we are more onto the excitement, onto the lightness, onto the fluffiness, and we have more, or we really have now, the element of love as well as in a relationship. So much stuff is happening into the magical world of fantasy. Another book to carry with you for your vacation: 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. This is the first of the trilogy. I should say it's young adult fantasy. Following Margaret, who is pissed off. This is the best word to describe it, at Paul, which is one of the students working with both of her parents, scientists. They had invented what they are calling the Firebird, a tool to travel into different worlds. Like I said, she is pissed off at him because he stole the Firebird, and before stealing it, he's supposed to have killed her father. You understand way better. She's gonna jump world after world, running after Paul, trying to catch him, eventually maybe trying to kill him. I don't know. But this is so good, discovering those different worlds. And like I said, beside the excitement and the fantasy aspect of it, you have the introduction, once again, of a love story between two characters that maybe or maybe not, I just said the first names, but nevertheless it was really beautiful and captivating. Obviously you want to know, so did he kill her father? Not? Who? And kind of you understand the why, but it's gonna be way more complicated than you think it is. I love that one I read on in one of my vacations, Under the Sun, with the waves crushing into my ears. It was delightful. Last book I want to talk will be Matchmaking for Beginners by Maggie Dawson. I would definitely say fluffy, light-hearted. It's about a young woman trying to find herself after getting married for 2 weeks. She's gonna inherit building in Brooklyn by one of the aunt, I think, or grand aunt of her previous husband, which she has divorced by. And she didn't really know her much. I think they just met 2 times, maybe 1 time, but they had, both of them, a connection, an aura connection if you want. And more specifically, that's grand aunt, I think. She was really good at matching people together, but she sensed that that young woman can do the same as well, and she sensed more, or beyond all of this, that she's on the wrong path of her life, and she wants to help her before she dies at, you know, going into the right direction. So with this inheritance, she has to live in the building for three months before taking any decision, selling or staying. And well, kind of obviously you're gonna understand that she's gonna develop some really good relationship with the different tenants of the buildings, and everyone has a history at getting hurt by life at different level, physical, emotionally one, and everyone is here not necessarily consciously, but to help each other. Maybe this is the kind of book that you should start to read when you start your vacation, because you just left your life, your regular life behind, and your work, and this is so that you need something to prove you that love and care might still exist. So this is everything, pretty much I think 9 books that I recommend that you can take with your carry-on, with your luggage, with your purse, wherever you want to go on vacation, but to read if you decide to be in the mood of adventures, excitement, light, young at heart, and passionate. So don't miss the other recommendations, because there is so much other stuff to read.